What's up everyone, Dr. Chris here, and I am about 2 blocks from Innate right now, and I'm here because this building, that one right there, is being torn down. You may be even able to hear the sound of the demolition right now. Well, I had to get over here because this building is significant to me and Dr. Donna. It is the place that we very first practiced. The very first time we called something Innate Family Chiropractic was in this building. Okay, we were sharing the space with another doctor. This was late October, early November 2009. So we're over 10 years ago, we were in this space. It was a very small space, not really compatible for all the doctors practicing there together. And unfortunately, if you'd like the details, you can ask us in person, but unfortunately, that relationship soured really quickly. And the doctor who was in charge there no longer wanted us around. So we left. But that was kind of a big deal in the sense of we had nowhere to go. We literally had nowhere to practice. We had patients that in the transition of like us no longer being welcome there, we lost because we couldn't send them anywhere. So we were forced into a situation that ultimately was a huge blessing. But the big takeaway here is action. So let's say it was a Friday, we are no longer welcome as of the next Monday. We needed somewhere to go, and so we started to just take action. We drove around furiously all around Pasadena. Those of you that have been with our practice for a long time know where we ended up, on Catalina, Catalina, Colorado, not too far from here, in our very first practice of our own. And so you may be in a mode of crisis right now. It may be for you, it may be for your kids, your spouse, whoever. There may be a health crisis that you're dealing with and you don't know what to do. One thing I want to tell you is that there is a solution. Number one, you need to take action though. Nothing will happen if you don't take action. So for us, it was finding a new place to lease. And look, this was all based on faith because we knew we could adjust. We knew that chiropractic worked. We knew that we could help people. That was basically it. Did we have the financial backing to sign our name on a lease? No, we did not. We were fresh out of school. We had practiced for a little bit in this practice behind us, but not enough to have any real funds behind this move. So we took a leap and we just jumped all in. And we knew that, hey, this was going to be our space and we were going to make it work. For you, if you're in a health crisis or someone in your family's in a health crisis, chiropractic is your solution. Straight up. Let's figure out how your nervous system health will dictate and improve the health of your function overall. There's lots of things you can be doing and looking into. Make chiropractic number one. I'm going to wait till these big trucks pass by. Take that action because your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body. Everything. And if you take care of that system, I promise you your health will flourish. Are we going to make other recommendations? Yeah, of course. If you need to jump into your nutrition, we're going to tackle that. If you need to be moving your body, we're going to tackle that too. We're going to get you moving and all that stuff. But your nervous system comes first. So imagine we had stayed there. Eventually we would have gotten a letter 10 years later, let's say, that hey, the building's being torn down. So one way or another, we are leaving that practice because we can't practice in a building that's torn down. But we had that mode of crisis and we took action. Okay, it was stressful, it was exciting, it was all the emotions. There were times where I recall driving home and just having to do deep breaths, some deep breathing exercises because I was stressed. Yet I knew we were moving in the right direction. Chiropractic for you may be completely foreign. It may not be. Maybe our style is foreign. Maybe our recommendations are different than what you've done in the past with chiropractic. That might be stressful and scary too. I urge you to trust. Trust in your body. Let's go through your scan. Let's look at where you are now and figure out how we can get to that new place of where you want to be, point A to point B. Okay? Or let's say from, health crisis to, thriving in your health. Take that action. That's the key thing here. We had to leave this building for, personal reasons, but eventually that guy was getting torn down. So we couldn't have waited it out. Okay, we couldn't have just waited to see what would happen. Eventually, we were going to have to take some action, whether we were forced into it or not. Being the one in the driver's seat, like you are now, you can take that action. Go do it immediately. Contact us for a referral. Take some action based off of this video right now before your building gets torn down. See ya.